Have you ever wondered what people do for fun in different parts of the world? What if I told you that in some countries, hobbies go beyond just watching TV or playing video games? Imagine folding paper into intricate shapes, dancing with passion in the streets, or even carving ice sculptures in freezing temperatures. Every culture has unique hobbies that reflect its history, environment, and way of life. Today, we're traveling around the world to explore the most fascinating hobbies that people love. Some of these will surprise you, and some might even inspire you to try something new. Stay with us till the end because you don't want to miss this incredible journey. Let's start our adventure in Japan, where one of the most delicate and artistic hobbies is origami. This traditional paper folding art has been practiced for centuries, turning a simple piece of paper into beautiful creations like cranes, flowers, and even intricate animals. But did you know that origami is not just a craft? In Japan, it is also a symbol of peace, patience, and precision. Many people use it as a form of meditation, carefully folding each crease to create something beautiful with their hands. Some origami masters can make designs so complex that they look like tiny sculptures, all without using glue or scissors. Now, let's fly to Argentina, where dance is more than just movement. It's a way of life. Tango, the passionate and dramatic dance that originated in Buenos Aires, is not just a performance but a deep cultural expression. People gather in tango clubs, known as milongas, to dance the night away. The music, the rhythm, and the connection between partners create a mesmerizing experience. Learning tango is not just about the steps, it's about feeling the music, understanding your partner, and embracing the emotions that come with every move. In Argentina, many people take up tango as a hobby to connect with others and express themselves through dance. Heading over to Norway, we find a hobby that takes creativity to the extreme: ice sculpting. Imagine carving breathtaking statues out of frozen blocks, creating everything from delicate animals to grand castles made entirely of ice. This hobby requires patience, skill, and a deep understanding of how ice behaves. Every winter, Norway holds ice sculpting competitions where artists from around the world come to showcase their skills. What's amazing is that these sculptures are temporary. As the temperature rises, they melt away, reminding everyone that beauty can be fleeting but unforgettable. In India, a unique and mesmerizing hobby is Rangoli, the art of creating intricate patterns on the ground using colored powders, rice, or flower petals. This traditional art form is often practiced during festivals and special occasions, bringing vibrant designs to doorsteps and courtyards. Each Rangoli pattern has a meaning, symbolizing good luck, prosperity, and happiness. It takes a steady hand and a lot of patience to create these designs, but the result is a breathtaking masterpiece that fades with time, making each one special and unique. Now let's move to Brazil, where the streets come alive with the sound of capoeira. This Afro-Brazilian martial art is a mix of dance, acrobatics, and music. It was originally developed by enslaved Africans in Brazil as a way to practice self-defense while disguising it as a dance. Today, capoeira is a popular hobby that brings people together, combining movement, rhythm, and history. Practitioners known as capoeiristas perform in a circle, exchanging kicks, dodges, and spins, while musicians play traditional instruments like the berimbau. It's a hobby that not only improves physical fitness, but also teaches discipline, coordination, and culture. In Russia, people have a very special and cozy winter hobby: ice fishing. When lakes and rivers freeze over, fishing enthusiasts cut a hole in the thick ice, drop their lines, and patiently wait for fish to bite. It might sound like a cold and lonely activity, but for many Russians, ice fishing is a way to relax, bond with friends, and enjoy the peacefulness of nature. Some even build small huts on the ice to stay warm, making a day out of it with tea, snacks, and storytelling. It's a hobby that requires endurance and patience, but for those who love it, the reward is worth it. Let's visit China, where people have been practicing kite flying as an art for thousands of years. Unlike the simple kites most people are familiar with, Chinese kites are elaborate, beautifully painted, and often shaped like dragons, birds, or mythical creatures. In some festivals, entire skies are filled with colorful kites dancing in the wind. But flying a kite is not just for fun. In ancient China, it was believed that flying a kite could bring good luck and ward off evil spirits. Even today, people of all ages enjoy this peaceful and artistic hobby, finding joy in watching their kites soar high above the ground. In Switzerland, a surprising hobby that many people enjoy is alphorn playing. The alphorn is a long wooden instrument traditionally used by mountain shepherds to communicate across the valleys. Today, it has become a unique musical hobby, with people learning to play this beautiful and haunting instrument. The deep, echoing sound of the alphorn carries across the mountains, connecting people to their cultural roots and the breathtaking landscape around them. It's a hobby that requires strong breath control and practice, but those who master it can create melodies that seem to blend with nature itself. Now, let's travel to Ghana, where storytelling is not just a hobby but a cherished tradition. In many Ghanaian communities, storytelling sessions are held around fires, with elders passing down tales to younger generations. These stories are full of wisdom, humor, and life lessons, often featuring clever animals and mythical creatures. Storytelling in Ghana is an interactive experience, with listeners joining in with responses, clapping, and even singing. It's a hobby that strengthens communities, keeps history alive, and entertains people in the most engaging way possible. And finally, let's take a look at Scotland, where people practice the ancient art of stone skipping. Yes, skipping stones across a lake is not just a casual pastime. In Scotland, it's a serious hobby with competitions and records. The key to a good stone skip is finding the perfect flat rock and throwing it at the right angle. Some experts can make a stone skip over 80 times. It's a hobby that combines skill, patience, and a little bit of luck, turning a simple activity into a challenge that people love to master. So, what do all these hobbies have in common? They tell stories. Stories of culture, history, and human creativity. From the precise folds of origami in Japan to the rhythmic moves of capoeira in Brazil, every hobby reflects the identity of the people who practice it. They bring joy, connection, and sometimes even a deep sense of tradition. Maybe one of these hobbies has inspired you to try something new. After all, the world is full of unique and exciting ways to have fun. If you enjoyed this journey through the world's most fascinating hobbies, don't forget to hit that like button, press the bell icon, and subscribe to our channel. There's so much more to explore, and we'd love to take you along for the ride. Which hobby was your favorite? Let us know in the comments. See you in the next video.